Hey everyone, Michael here. In this video tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to make this awesome Joomla website step by step with no steps skipped. I worked hard to make sure this video is very clear and concise, so even if you're a complete beginner, you're going to have an easy time making an awesome Joomla website. If you're having any problems along the way, feel free to email me or leave a comment below and I'll be happy to help you out. In this video, we're going to be learning how I made this homepage with this image slider, these modules, which we will learn about later. I'll show you how I made this menu page and these little speech bubbles in the menu. And this is just an image right here. I'll be showing you how I embedded a map into my Joomla website and added these side modules. I'll be showing you how I made this about page with some more modules, some social icons, an image, and some text. I'll be showing you how I made this contact page with a contact form built right in so your visitors can email you directly from your website. And I made this website look like a sushi restaurant, but obviously this website can be anything you want. The best part about this website is that we're going to be building it on Joomla. Joomla is one of the most popular content management systems with users like Harvard, MTV, Porsche, Mitsubishi, Burger King, and millions of others. A content management system like Joomla makes it super easy to create and edit a website without knowing coding like HTML, CSS, PHP, or JavaScript. With a few clicks, you can easily add content, edit content, delete content, or completely change the look or functionality of your website. Joomla is very powerful but also really easy to use, so you'll be able to create a simple website but also have the power to expand or add power to your website as it grows. Joomla is really popular and I think it gets about 1 million downloads a month. So there are a lot of resources out there like extensions. There are hundreds of thousands of templates, which is just the way your website looks. And just there's a lot of help and educational resources out there for Joomla. So let's get started, and here's what we need to do in order to make this website. We need to take the website tour, which I just did, so that's done. We need to get a website name, and a website name is your domain name, which is like www.google.com. That's Google's domain name. And you can also get a .net or .info or .org. And this is how people go to your website when they type it into the URL bar up here. After that, we need to get hosting. And hosting is what is going to store all of the images, all of the text, and all of the content of your whole website. It's basically a computer that is turned on 24 hours a day that stores all of your files and allows people to access them from their computer. So if you just had a website name without hosting, you would just have a blank website. And after that, we need to install Joomla. Then we need to build our website, which is a lot easier than it sounds. So let's get started with getting a website name and getting hosting. And these two steps do cost a little money, a lot cheaper than getting a professional web developer, but they do cost money, and getting a website name is about $15 per year, and getting hosting is about $10 per month. So pretty cheap, and there's no real way of getting around these costs. It's kind of just the cost of having a website. So to get started, everything is going to cost you $25, and I will show you also how to get a little discount on that $25. So getting a website name and getting hosting is done in the same step in the same place. So let's kill two birds with one stone and go over to hostgator.com. I've been using HostGator for probably about 5 years, and they're really great. They're one of the largest hosting companies. They also own Bluehost and a couple of the other large hosting companies. So they're definitely the biggest and best hosting, and also the cheapest. So just head over to web hosting. Oh, and another great thing about HostGator is their live chat, which if you click here, you can talk to a live person. It takes about 10 minutes or something, but you can talk to a live person if you're having any problems, uh, 24 hours a day, and they'll help you out. So that's really awesome. And so if we go over to HostGator, click on web hosting, and you'll see a few different plans. The baby plan, hatchling plan, or business plan. I like to go with the baby plan because they allow unlimited domains, which means you can have unlimited websites. So you could have www.ilovewebdev.com, ilovecats.com, and ilovedogs.com, all on the same server. So you don't have to pay extra for another server if you want another website. With the hatchling plan, it is cheaper, but they only allow a single domain. So I like to do baby plan, and there are a few different payment options. You could pay for 3 years at one time, 2 years at one time, 1 year at one time, or 6 months, or monthly, which I do. You will get a better deal if you just pay upfront for 3 years or 1 year or 6 months, but you're also risking being locked in. Um, I still do monthly, um, and that's just my choice, just in case HostGator changes its policies or starts acting up. I like to be able to quit at any time. So let's do monthly and click order now. And my internet is a little slow today, but here is the important step of choosing your domain or your website name. So again, that was like Google is google.com. I'm going to do cool Joomla tutorial.com, and down here is where you can enter my coupon code, which is HostGator2516. And when you use this coupon code, you will get 25% off of the price. And also, HostGator will give me a little commission each time someone signs up with that coupon code. So that helps me keep doing these free videos. So I appreciate everyone who uses the coupon code. After that, let's just go and continue to step 2. Oh, and one more thing, if you have already ordered your domain from something like GoDaddy.com, you can just enter it in right here. But let's continue to step 2. So this is where we fill out our account information. So I'll just fill out my username. I'll make up a security pin. I'll fill out my billing information. And if you're not from the United States, you can choose to pay with PayPal. And down here, you will see uh, some hosting add-ons, and you probably don't need these. This one is called Domain Privacy Protection. When you have a domain, people can look up who owns it and see your contact information. If you don't care one way or another, you can just uncheck this and save yourself $9.95. But if you want to stay private, you can leave this checked off. The other thing is site lock, which makes your website a little more secure. Honestly, you probably won't see any difference and it won't make a big difference. So you can save yourself another $15 by unchecking this. And the mobile website builder, obviously we don't need because we're building it on Joomla. So after that, just review your information, make sure everything is correct. Make sure you're getting the 25% off, you're getting the billing cycle and package that you want, and definitely make sure that this is the correct domain that you want to order. And after that, just go ahead and click on I have read and agreed the terms and click create account. So I'm just going to fill out all my information and I will see you on the next page. So the next page was just a confirmation and now you should be receiving an email. It can take up to 2 hours sometimes to receive this email, and it can also take up to 4 hours for your whole website to become fully functional. So when you receive this email, just go and click it, and you will see all of your account information. And you'll see your username, your password, your domain, and some other information which we're not going to be using on this tutorial. So just go ahead and remember your username and copy your password. And then go over to your control panel and click the link. Alternatively, you can go to your domain. So for me, cooljoomlatutorial.com and just go to /cpanel. And that'll bring you to the same page. So this cPanel is kind of the back end, the settings of your whole server. Just go ahead and enter the username that you created in step 2 and paste in the password that you just copied. And here is the back end of your host. So this is where you can do a lot of different things, which I will not get into in this tutorial. But what we want to do is scroll down and find Quick Install. So under Software and Services, we'll see Quick Install. Click it. And then you'll see under CMS Software, you'll see Joomla. Click that. And click Continue. So it's real simple. Just select the domain that you want the Joomla website to be on. For me, it's cooljoomlatutorial.com. And over here, if I wanted it to be cooljoomlatutorial.com/hello, I could just type in hello right here. But I want it to be on the root of the website, the regular cooljoomlatutorial.com. So I'm just going to leave this blank. I'm going to enable auto upgrades. I'm going to type in my email, type in my admin username. I always just choose admin for this because it's easy to remember. And then I will type in my site name. And for this one, it's going to be Sushi Restaurant. And make sure that you do not install sample content. So do not check this off. Click Install now. And our Joomla website is now installed. So we could actually go to cooljoomlatutorial.com and see our brand new clean Joomla install. This is what Joomla looks like out of the box. But what we want to do is go over to username and remember our username, copy our password that they created for us, and then go to the admin section. Alternatively, you can just go to yourdomain.com/administrator. Type in your username, paste in your password, and this is where we log into the back end of our Joomla website. So this is where we're going to be making all the changes. This is where we add content, edit content, delete content, or change the functionality of your whole website. So the first thing to do is go to Edit Profile and type in a username that you will remember. Excuse me, type in a password that you will remember. Confirm it and click Save and Close. So the next thing that we want to do is install a theme or template. A template or theme is what is going to make your website look the way it does on the front end. So this is Joomla's default theme or template. We want to get a new theme which is free, but we have to download it from an external website. And the theme we're going to be using today is called Black and White from the nice people over at Ice Themes who developed this free theme. So just head over to Google and search for Black and White Joomla. And it should be this first or second one right here, icetheme.com. I will leave the link to this in the description. And this is the theme. So if we scroll down, we can download for free right here. Click download. And I'm just going to throw this on my desktop. So we got our theme. And now let's just unzip this theme. And what we want to do is open up the theme. And there are going to be a bunch of different little files. We want to find the actual theme files. A lot of these are just modules. You'll see it says MOD or it says PLG, which is a plugin. We want to find the template file. So that'll be right here. It's called TPL IT black and white.zip. After we found that, just go over to your Joomla back end of the website. Go to Extensions, Extension Manager, and it's going to make me log in again. And then just go ahead and either choose file and find the template file or just drag it in like so. Click Upload and Install. And it's going to give you this little error because I think that the ICE theme is looking for the demo site, but this is not a problem. You can just continue on from here. So the next thing we want to do is enable the theme. So even though we installed it, it's not going to be live on our site just yet. We have to enable it. To enable it, just go to Extensions, Template Manager, and then you'll see Black and White right here. And what you want to do is click the little star under default next to black and white. So black and white, click the star. And there will be 2 stars. What this star is the template of the back end. So you'll see it says administrator. This is the template of the site. And we have installed black and white as our default template. So now if we would look at the site, it's not going to look like anything much, but it is going to have a different look to it. So when you get a theme or template, you're going to have a bunch of different modules and plugins to install with that theme. So just go over to Extensions, Extension Manager, and we have to install all of these modules and plugins. So what we want to do is just one by one install each of these modules and plugins. So anything that has that says unzip first or mod or plug, that's what we want to install. So if it says unzip first, that's just what we do. We unzip it first. We go inside that folder. Then we drag in the plug, which is a plugin. And the difference between a plugin and a module are that a module is kind of like a little widget that will be on the front end of your site. So a module could be a little text box in your site. It could be something that has social icons. It could be even a menu. What a plugin does is kind of extend the back end functionality of your website. So the plugin that we just installed is kind of going to add some more back-end features to our menu. And we'll see what I mean by that a little later. So let's go ahead and continue our installation, dragging in the mod ice menu, upload and install. All right, let's go back. And you do not want to install this clone installer. That is just a demo site for this template. So let's go to vertical menu and we have to unzip it first. Open it up, drag in the mod, and the plugin. And I guess we don't have to install the plugin since they already included it in the other folder. So you can skip that one. So we can just scroll down and we can skip these PDFs, then just drag in this mod accordion, upload and install. Ice carousel, upload and install. Ice panel, slideshow, tweet display, ice speed, and that's it. So after that, we can go to extensions, module manager, and you'll see all of the modules that we just installed. But we have to turn them on. So under status, just click the little red button and keep clicking until they're all green. Now we're going to go ahead and do the same thing for the plugins. Extensions, plugin manager, and we can click status to sort the enabled and disabled plugins. So let's just go ahead and click everything that says ice next to it because Joomla does come with some other plugins which we don't need in this tutorial. So ice speed, we can actually skip this one if you want to. Ice has a little plugin that speeds up the speed of your site. If you want it, you can click it on. Doesn't make a big difference in my opinion. So let's just click that. Ice Mega Menu plugin, definitely click this one, green. And I think that is it for the plugins. Let's see. Yeah, that is it for the plugins. So after that, we can look at our site and see that nothing has changed, even though we have enabled some modules. So the first thing to do is put a navigation menu on our website. So a navigation menu is going to be something that says home, about us, location, contact, And if you click any of those links, it's going to bring you to that page. So before we get into that, let's learn a little more about modules. Let's go to black and white Joomla. And this is the theme we're using. And I'm just going to go to the demo website. So I'll go to demo ice theme. And this is kind of the demonstration of this theme, what it can do and everything. So most of the elements on this page are modules. This menu is a module. This block quote is a module. This area up here with the search bar is a module. This slider is a module. All these little boxes are different modules. And most of the little boxes on this page are modules except for this main content right here. This is called an article. So what if we wanted to get a menu to show up on our page? What we would have to do is go to our backend, go to extensions, module manager, and 9 times out of 10, when you get a third-party template, it's going to come with its own menu. So it's not going to be this one right here called main menu. It's going to be called ice mega menu in our case. So let's just look over here and see where it says position and it says none. So that's why our menu isn't showing up on our layout, because it doesn't have a position on our layout yet. So let's go to the ice mega menu module and let's go back to the demo site, and every template should come with something that's called a module map or module positions page. So if we go to the documentation or the demo site, go to features and find something called module positions, it will have a module map on it. So these are the names of all the different positions. So the main menu is called main menu module. The block quote is called block quote. All these little boxes down here were called promo 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let's assign the main menu to our main menu position. So we clicked the ice mega menu module and we go down to position. We select the position. We select our black and white template up here. And then we just scroll down until we see the menu module. So it says main menu, black and white, and we just click on main menu. Now, where do we want this main menu module to show up on our layout? Well, I want it to show up on all pages. So we select on all pages. Save and close. Now, if we look at our site, we have assigned that main menu to our page. So I actually want to change the look of this little menu module. So to do that, we're just going to go to the same place and click on ice mega menu module. And then over here in ice mega menu parameters, under select theme, I'm going to choose CSS3. Save and close and refresh it. Now that looks a little better. So how do we get more pages like about, contact, location, and menu on our main menu? Well, we first have to create some pages. Pages in Joomla are also known as articles, and that is where our menu items are going to be linked to. So that's going to be the places where our content is held. So let's go to Content, Article Manager, Add New Article. So the first page I want to create is an About Us page. So what I will do is just go over to the title, name it About Us, and we can leave the rest of these options blank for now. And over here in article text, I'm just going to put in a little dummy text. I'm not going to fill out all of the content just yet. And that's all you do. just click Save and Close, then click New. And next I want to create a location page. And this is where my restaurant location information is going to go. I'll just put a little dummy text, and this time I'll press Save and New. This next one will be my menu for my sushi restaurant. So I'll type in menu, add some dummy text, save and new. And finally, this last one will be my contact us page. And I will put in some dummy text. Then I can save and close. And if we were to go look at my site and refresh it, we will see that nothing will be added to the menu just yet. What we have to do now is add those pages to the main menu. So how do we do that? We go over to the back end, we go to menus, main menu, and we can click this, and you'll see we have a home menu item by default. Now we can just go over and click new. And here's where we can add those articles or pages to our menu. So first you have to select the menu item type. Click select, and the type of menu item it's going to be is a single article. So articles, click single article because that's what we just created. And then give it a menu title. So this will be my About Us menu item. And the rest of this you can leave as default, but you want to go over to the select article right here and select the About Us article that you want that menu item to be linked to. We can click Save and Close. And if we view our site, we have successfully added our About Us page to our menu. And if we click it, we'll see the little happy face that I made as dummy text. All right, so let's add some more. Let's add the menu. Click New. Select the menu item type as single article. Type in menu, and then select the menu article from this list right here. Save and new. Let's do location, single article, type in location, and select our location page. Save and new. And this one will be the contact us page. So single article, contact us, and select the contact us page. Can save and close, view our site, and now we have a menu. So what if we want to rearrange this menu? I would like this menu item to be in between home and about us. So to rearrange the menu, just go over to the menu, main menu manager, just click that right there. And then we can see these little arrows right here. This will move each of these items up or down. So the down arrow will move this About Us page down. And that should work. And there we go. So before we move on to the next step, I want to add those little speech bubbles above each of these menu items. And to do that, I'll just go over to each menu item, click the menu, and you'll see ICE Mega Menu Parameters. Now this is specific to this template. If you're using another template, you probably won't have these options. So just go to ICE Mega Menu Parameters and add a little subtitle. I'll call this one Yummy. Save and close. Go to my About Us page. Go to the parameters. This one will be Learn More. Save and close. Location, I'll put in Find Us. And for Contact Us, I'll put in Talk to Us. Save and close. And if we check out our site, we now have these little speech bubbles above each of our menu items. Next, let's add the image slider to our home page. So it's going to go right here. To add the image slider, just go over to your administration control panel, go to Extensions, Module Manager, and then go to ICE Slideshow Module. So this slideshow came with our template. Click it. So the first thing that we need to do is assign a position to our ICE Slideshow module on our template. So under Position, just select Position and make sure that the black and white template is selected right up here. And if you scroll down, click Next, you will see something called ICE Slideshow. That's where you want it to be. And the reason I know that is because if we go to our module positions, we'll see ICE Slideshow right here on our module map. So after that, we want to assign the slideshow only to our home page. So right here under module assignment, put only on pages selected and select the home page. We can just save this for now and refresh it. And we can see that our slideshow did show up. Obviously, we don't have images on it yet, but another thing that I want to do is change the width of it. I want this to be a little wider. So let's go back to our module manager and change the module width to 960. Click Save. Refresh our site. And that's a perfect size for our site. So after that, we have to add our images. Now, if you have Photoshop and you already know how to do this, you can skip this part. But if you don't know how to do this, we're going to have to resize some images to 960 by 380 pixels. So to resize an image without Photoshop, we can head over to Pixlr, pixlr.com. This is free software that runs on your web browser that is a image editor. So I'm just going to go to Pixlr and click Pixlr Editor. Then I'm going to go to Google and find myself a nice image to resize. This is just for an example. So we have this image, which is obviously way too big to fit on our website. I'm just going to save that to my desktop. And then I'm going to go to Open Image from a Computer and open my image. Next, I'm going to go over to this crop tool right here. And under Constraint, I'm going to select Output Size. Then I'm just going to type in 960 under Width and 380 under Height. Now I'm just going to make a selection where I want to crop this image. Right there seems good. Right there. And I can move it around. Then I'm going to hit Enter. And this will make it automatically 960 by 380. So if we go to image, canvas size, we can see it's 960 by 380. And we can make this 100%. So after that, just go to File, Save, and just name it something like beach.jpg and click OK. Then we can save it to our desktop. And once you have a few images that are 960 by 380, you can go over to your backend and you can close this up for now. Then you want to go to Content, Media Manager, and you'll see something called Sample Data right here. And then you want to go to the ICE slideshow folder. So this is where you put all of the images that you want the slideshow to show. And there's some sample images that we can actually get rid of. So just click delete up here. And then we can go down here and upload the files or the images that we want to be on our slider. So I actually have a few images that I already prepared that are 960 by 380. So I'm just going to upload those now. You can select multiple files by clicking one, holding shift, and then clicking another one like that. Click open and click start upload. All right, once that's done, we can go over to Extensions, Module Manager, go back to our ICE slideshow module. And if we go down to Select Module Mode, we want to select File. So it will automatically create the first one for us. So my first image is called sushi1.jpg. And now I can just make a caption like the best sushi in Los Angeles. Then I'm just going to select the little plus sign, which will add another one. And from the drop down box, we want to select our second image. So I selected sushi2.jpg, and I'm going to put in traditional, simple, and elegant. Do the same for the third one. Select sushi3 or your third image and type in your third caption. This one will be world renowned sushi chef. After you're done with that, there are a few other options you can play with, like zoom percent, wipe direction. This will be how the animation will look on your slides. You can select the play style, vertical, opacity, zooming, and you can just play around with all these different options. But I'm just going to save it and check out our site. And now we have a slideshow on our homepage. Now I want to add a couple of text modules under our slideshow right here in the positions of promo 1 and promo 2. So let's do that now. Let's learn how to add some text modules. Let's go to our module manager. So we go to Extensions, Module Manager, then click New. Now to add just a text module, text or image, we can go to Custom HTML right here. Now I'm going to give this one a title of Traditional. I'm going to show the title because I want this traditional to show up. And I'm going to select the position of promo 1. Again, how I know that is because promo 1's right here on the module map. So let's just find it from up here, promo 1, and that's one word, promo 1. And I will click this, and I can leave the rest of this blank. But right here, I'm gonna fill it out with some text I already prepared. So I'm gonna copy this text, paste it in like that, and assign the module only to our home page. So again, to do that, we go to only on pages selected. We can clear the selection and click home. Save and close. Check out our page. Now we have this module on our home page. Now I want to add another one right next to it, which will be promo 2. And I'll do the same thing for that one. So new, custom HTML. This one will be called elegant. The position will be promo 2. You can search for it up here. I'll select promo 2. And I will paste in my already prepared text. And again, I will assign this only to our home page. So only on page is selected. I cleared the selection and I selected the home page. I can save and close that and refresh. All right, that's looking good. All right, so another thing that I want to do is add another bit of text right here in the main content area of our home page. So to do that, we actually have to create another article by going to Content, Article Manager, Add New Article. And this will be our home article. This is where our home article will link to. So I'll just name it home. And you can just leave the rest of this as default. And I'll paste in my already prepared text. And we can just click Save and Close. Now I have to link the home page menu item to that article. So to do that, we'll go to Menu, Main Menu, go over to the default home page, and under Menu Item Type, it's by default set as Featured Articles, but I just want it to be a single article. So I will select, and I will select Single Article. Then I will select our home page article. Save and close. And we can check out our home page now. And we have this little bit of text now on our home page. Now you'll also notice that there are a bunch of little titles like this home and all of this publishing information and these little icons and this next button. To get rid of those, we have to do a couple of things. Let's go back to our article manager, content article manager. Then over here under options, we'll see a bunch of different options to show the title. We want to hide it. Show the linked titles or link the titles. Click no. Show intro text, no. Category, no. No. And we'll hide this. And we'll hide this. Just hide everything you see on these options. So if we save and close, some of it will be gone, but this title won't be gone just yet. To hide the title, let's go to Menus, Main Menu, and go to Home. Then under Page Display Options, Show Page Heading, click No. Then we can save and close that. And now our homepage looks a little cleaner. So next up is the logo. So the logo is going to go right up here. And if you have Photoshop and know how to create a logo, just go ahead and do that and make sure the image is around 65 in height and anywhere in between 100 and 500 in width. So if you don't know how to create a logo, I'm going to teach you right now using the free Pixlr software. I'm just going to go to pixlr.com, Pixlr editor, and click create a new image. I'm going to create the width of 350 and the height as 65. And then make sure you click transparent right here. This will make it so that you can see the background color of our website through the image. So let's click OK. And I am just gonna create a super basic logo by clicking the text tool and clicking right here and typing in sushi restaurant. I can make this a little bigger and we can change the color. Click OK. And that looks good. So obviously you can get a little more creative with this with different shapes and different images, but this is just an example. So I'll just go to File, Save, and I will name it sushi.png. Make sure you type in .png, then under Format, put it as PNG. Click OK, and save it to your desktop. Alright, so there's our logo.png, and I'll go back to my administration control panel. I'll go over to Extensions, Template Manager. Then I'll click the black and white template. And you'll see some options right over here where it says Site Logo. Click Select. And then click Choose Files. And click your new sushi or logo.png image. Click Start Upload. And you're not done yet. What you have to do is click this sushi.png and then click Insert. Alright, so save and close that. And refresh. Now we have a logo. So I actually have a better looking logo which I already prepared. So I'm going to upload that right now. So I just upload the image, click the image, and then click Insert. And save and close. So there's my logo. And next I want to add an address to my fictional sushi restaurant to the top of the page right here. So to do that, let's go over to the module positions or the module map. And I can see that there are some positions right up here. And I want this one called block quote. That's where I want my address to be. So I just go over to Extensions, Module Manager. And then I'll go to New. And I'll click Custom HTML because this is just going to be text. I will give this a name of address and I will hide the title. I don't want this address title to show up on the top of the page. So click hide. And then this is the tricky part on this one because sometimes the template maker forgets to add the position to this list of positions. So you won't see block quote anywhere here, but what you have to do is just look at the position name and type in block quote. So I'll just type it in like so. After that, I will type in my fictional sushi restaurant address. And under paragraph, I will select heading 5. And how I know I want heading 5 is because if I go to the demo site for this black and white theme, and I go to features, typography, and every template you get will have this typography feature. You can see all the different heading types. So heading 5, heading 4, and you can see more options if you look around. So I'll just select heading 5, and I will make sure that the module assignment is on all pages. Then I'll save and close. Now if we check out our site, we now have our address at the top of the page. Next, I want to add my sushi menu to my menu article. So let's go to Content, Article Manager, and I'm going to go to Menu. So now I'm just going to add the main content for my menu page. So all this menu page is going to be an image of a sushi menu. So to insert an image, I just go down under this text. So you'll see a little image button right here. And I'm going to upload my menu by selecting it and clicking Start Upload. And then I'm going to click this and click Insert. And that is it for this menu page. So this one was easy. So I'll save and close. And I will go to my menu page. And as you can see, I have a menu on my menu page. So next up is the About Us article. So let's go to the article manager and click on About Us. Now I'm just going to get rid of this dummy text, and I will paste in my already prepared text right here. So it just looks like that. And now I want an image on the left side of this text. So I'm going to put my cursor right at the beginning of the sentence. Then I'm going to click Image and click Choose Files and click my chef image. So you want an image that's around 300 by 400, and you can make your image 300 by 400 with the technique we learned earlier. So just click the image you want, click Open, and click Start Upload. Now I'm just going to select this image by clicking it once and setting the Align to Left. That'll make it on the left side, and then I'll click Insert. So there we are. As you can see, the text wraps around the image. I'll save and close that, and let's test it out. Alright, that's looking pretty good for now, but I also want to add a social icon module to this right-hand side and a testimonial under it. So let's start off with the social icon module. Now this doesn't come default with Joomla, so we're going to have to download it. So just go to Google and type in J extensions social icon module. And it will be this top one. I'll put a link to this in the description. And once you get here, just click on download. Once it's downloaded, just place it on your desktop. And we can close this up. Then go to extensions extension manager, and click on choose file or drag in your social icon module like so. Click upload and install, and then go to extensions, module manager. Enable this module by clicking the red button, and then click on the actual module itself. So from here, we can select the position, and the position is going to be mod right. So let's find that position. I'll just type in right, click search, and it will be this one right here called right. And I will change the title to social, and I will show the title. After that, let's just put this only on the pages selected, and we'll use about us. Then here is where we can enter our Twitter URL, and I will just put in this little icon for now. This will make it a test link, and put in my YouTube. And what you would be doing is just going to your YouTube or Twitter account and typing in this URL up here. So for me, I would just go to this URL, copy it, and paste it in under YouTube. So we can save and close that and refresh it. Now we have some social icons, and under this I want a testimonial. So I'm going to go to Module Manager, click on New, and click on Custom HTML because this is just going to be text. I'm going to name it Testimonial, but I'm going to hide the title this time. Now, it's going to be the same position as the last mod right. So just select right, and then I'm going to paste in my already prepared text. And then here we can do a little thing called block quote. So I'll go to HTML right here, and I'll type in a left pointing angle bracket. I'll type in block quote. Then I'll type in a right pointing angle bracket. And then I'll do the same at the end, left angle, and then I'll make a slash, and I'll type in block quote, and then I'll make another right pointing angle bracket. So I'll click update, and if we check out our site, oops, I forgot to make it so it shows up on our about page. So make sure you go to module assignment, only on the pages selected, and select about us. So let's save and close that. Refresh it. Now we have our social icons and our testimonial. So next up is the location page, which is going to have the map and some information about when the sushi restaurant is open and the hours. So I'm going to create 3 new modules, and the first one is going to be called location, and this one's going to have the address. So it's just going to be a custom HTML module. It's going to be called location. I'm going to show the title, and the position is going to be left. I want it on the left side. So I'm just going to type in left here, or select the position and type in left up here. Click that one. So I'll type in sushi restaurant, and I'll type in my fictional address. and I'll put this in bold. And before we continue, make sure that it's only on the location page for now, and we can save and close that one. Next up, let's add a hours module. So this will tell the information of when our restaurant is open. So I'll do a custom HTML. I'll call it hours. I'll select the position as left. I'll type in Monday through Saturday. And I'll hold shift and press enter to make a smaller line under our text. So if I were to just press enter, it would make a big line. And if I were to hold shift, it'll make a line right under this Monday through Saturday. So I'll put in the hours that I'm open. And I'll hit enter and put in Sunday and hold shift and press enter and put in my hours. Then I'll make these bold. And I'll make sure that only shows up on location. Save and close. Click new. And this one will be called reservations. It'll be in the same left position. And I will paste in some text I already have. So it says, please note, we do not take reservations. And I will put this only on the location article. Save and close. Let's check out our location page. And now we have 3 new modules, which gives a lot of information about our restaurant. And right here, I'm going to add a big Google map to show my location. So let's go to maps.google.com, and I'll just type in Los Angeles. Then I'll hit this little chain button right here and click Customize and Preview Embedded Map. Now I want a custom size, so I'm just going to click on Custom. I'll set the width to 700 and the height to 420. And then you can move this around to make sure the position is perfect. And then I will right click this code, click Select All, and then I will copy it. Close this up, and I will go to my article manager, go to my location page, and erase this, then paste in my code, click update, and you will see that it doesn't show up and it doesn't work. So if we go to save and close, go to our location page and refresh it, you'll see that the map will not show up just yet. To get the map to show up, we have to go over to Extensions, Plugin Manager, then go and find Editor TinyMCE. So we have to change the options on the little visual editor on our Joomla page. So if we click this and go under the basic options right here, and then just remove iframe and the little comma. Click Save and Close. Go back to our article manager. Go back to location. And let's just get rid of all of this code. So I'm just going to select it all and delete it. Then I'll paste in the code I copied from Google. I'll click Update. and now you can see it works. So let's go to save and close, and let's test it out. And that looks perfect. So we got ourselves a menu page, an About Us page, a location page. Now all we need is the contact page. So we have to get a contact form so your visitors can email you directly from your website. So we have to download this contact form. So just go to Google and type in Fox contact form Joomla, and it will be this top one. I'll put a link to this in the description as well. So just click on download. And when under the download a free version, click download. Just drag that onto your desktop. And go to Extensions, Extension Manager, and drag the Fox Contact zip into your Extension Manager. Click Upload and Install. Now go over to Module Manager and just go ahead and click New. Then you'll see a new option called Fox Contact right here. Click it and just name it contact form. Since we're going to put the contact form inside an article, we have to make up a new position. So I'm just going to call it contact form. One word. I will put the module assignment on only the contact us page. And then I'll put my email address right here. So this is where the emails are going to be emailed to. After that, just remember the position name and hit save and close. So if we were to go to our page right now, it would not show up. What we want to do is go and edit this article and then call up that contact form within the article. So to do that, just go over to Article Manager, Contact Us. Now we're going to call up that position that we just made. So in order to call up a position, just go and type in a bracket, type in load position, one word, then type in the name of the position that you just made. So in my case, it was called contact form. Then I'm going to type in another bracket. Click save and close. So now we have a contact form on our page. So your visitors can fill this out and email you directly from your website. The next thing I want to do is create one new module for the left-hand side, which will be the email address and phone number. And then I want to reuse the modules that I used for location and about us on this page. So let's do that now. Let's start off by creating a new module with my email and phone number. So I'll go to New and Custom HTML. And I'll type in email and phone. I will show the title and I will make the position left. So I'll just type in email. And feel free to email me anytime if you have any questions about this, or leave a comment below. And I will fill in phone. And I will make these bold. and set them only to the contact page. Save and close that. And then I'm going to go and grab some other modules and just place them on the contact page. So to do that, I'll just click on Hours, and I will select Contact Us. Save and close. Then I'll do Location. Click Contact Us, save and close. So I'm just reusing these modules for the contact page. This is a great thing about content management systems like Joomla. You don't have to keep recreating the same content. You can reuse them over and over on your website. So I'll put the social icons on the right side. And I will put the testimonial. So if we refresh, we have location, hours, email, and phone. Then we have the social icons and the testimonial. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope it helped you out, and if you have any questions, email me or leave a comment below. See ya.